Mental health has become a major topic of discussion in our country. The issue has taken center stage after several mass shootings across our country in the past year, including the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting back in December. Lisa joins us now with more on a new program at Onalaska High School that's trying to help students struggling with mental illness.
Mike, a huge barrier for students when it comes to getting help for mental illness is access. This new program at Onalaska High is removing the obstacles that stand in the way of students getting the help they need. That's tonight's assignment education. The halls of most high schools are filled with students who are balancing classes with their personal lives while also planning for their future. It's the job of school counselors like Beth Gamoki to help students maintain the balance.
So we deal with all three of those aspects with all of our kids. So the academic piece, it's a big part of our day with scheduling and keeping track of their credits and whatnot, to the career piece, what do you want to do post-secondary, military work, some kind of schooling, and then the personal social piece. I'm having a bad day or boyfriend-girlfriend issues.
But sometimes a student's personal issues need more attention than what a school counselor is trained to provide.
We know where our training is kind of pushed to the limits because we're not trained as therapists.
Now, with the help of the new student assistant program at Onalaska High, school counselors can refer students to a professional therapist if they need additional help coping with personal problems.
The program is modeled a lot after an employee assistance program where an employee can access some free services depending on what's going on in their personal life. And so it's very similar where a student can access up to 5 free sessions, and they're offered here at school. So it's really breaking down barriers.
There's always somebody here and available.
Ted Stein, president of Stein Counseling in Onalaska, has partnered with the Onalaska School District to provide a trained therapist at the high school once a week for 3 hours a day. This partnership has improved access to this type of treatment for students who may not otherwise have the resources.
Having somebody here where we've allocated hours specifically to that means that they're going to get seen much more quickly, and hopefully we can prevent some tragedies from happening.
So far, the program has been well received. Stein Counseling has provided services to 10 to 12 students at the high school so far this year, and there is a waiting list for students to be seen.
I think for a lot of students, having somebody else that really understands what they're going through is really key.
I do think this is really innovative and cutting edge.
Ted Stein said they've treated students for anxiety, depression, and stress so far this year. The program started last February and is funded by the Onalaska School District. The student assistant program is also available at the middle school in Onalaska as well.
All right, and the school district is also using this program to kind of break down barriers when it comes to student learning too, right?
Yes, and that's a really good point. The district recognizes that connection between academics and a person's personal life. And they're hoping that providing this type of therapy for students, the students will be able to manage their mental illness better so that then they can focus more on their academics, which of course is what they're there to do, learn.
Mm-hmm. And it's very interesting. You wonder how many other school districts are going to catch on to this and use this as well.
They kind of checked out a model throughout the state, and they didn't really find an exact model. So this is something that they're kind of pioneering in Onalaska.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.